The 4 best lower back stretches for pain. When pain starts to come in and you start feeling either a tired lower back or your lower back changes from what it was one day to the other, here are 4 ways in which you can help yourself. Don't forget, you want to be gentle with yourself, and I'm going to be demonstrating this standing. It's a little bit easier to show on the camera standing, and that's just how I have it set up. So I'm going to show it to you standing. The first one is going to be a quad stretch, and that's very simple. You stand. I have to point to you sideways because this is what you're going to see. You're going to see this, and then I'm going to do this. So I'm going to move a chair over a little bit so I can hold on to it. Quad stretch. 1 and 2. You let it go. Very gently. 1 and 2. There's a lot of movement that happens in the lower back when you do this. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Try to stand fully erect. 1 and 2. Not everybody's going to be able to do it exactly as well as I do or in the way that I do, but you want to get started doing something like this. This is one of them, and then you go ahead and do the other side. Now, next one is hamstring stretch, which you can do. This is a chair, which you can do with a chair. You put your foot on the chair, balance yourself. That's another aspect of lower back pain, is you might not be able to balance yourself as well. All you're doing is putting your leg straight, and you're bending into it. 1 and 2. You're getting out of it. 1 and 2, and you're getting out of it. This is a compromise way. You can do this laying on your back, but this is a way that when you're out on a construction site or in your office, you go into the break room. 1 and 2. And I'm starting to come to the conclusion that it's this movement that's so essential for getting your lower back happy. Okay, that's 2. Quads and hamstrings. Now we're going to do gluteus maximus. It's going to be a compromised stretch. If you do this laying on your back, it'd be better, but you can't do that in the office. So what you do is you go like this. You're standing on one leg. All you're doing is this. 1 and 2, and you let it go. 1 and 2, and you let it go. Other leg. 1 and 2, and you let it go. You'll find that one of them is tighter than the other one. They're never bilaterally equal. But with the tighter one, do it more often. Do 15 or 20 of them. Then go back to work for an hour. Go back into the break room or somewhere else. Do them again. Go back to work. Do them a bunch of times. If you're doing a 2-second stretch, you're never going to overstretch yourself. 1 and 2, and you let it go. You see how I'm kind of moving around with it. 1 and 2, and you let it go. That's the third one. So that's a glute stretch. That's these guys back here. Now I'm going to show you the 4th one in the bunch, and that's going to be an adductor. That's the muscle that's right here. What you can do, put your foot on the chair, and then straighten your leg out, and you right away feel it right away in here. What are you doing? 1 and 2, and let it down. Put your foot on the chair, and then all you do is just sink down in on your other leg a little bit, and you'll feel the stretch, and the stretch is going to be right inside here. 1 and 2, and you let it go. Other side. 1 and 2, and I'm already feeling that right there. All you're doing is put your foot on the chair, rotate sideways, and then feel the stretch right here. That's the 4th one in a series that can help you with your lower back. This is always going to be tight if you've got tight hamstrings or tight quads. Your adductors are always going to be tight. There you have it. Some of you may have noticed that in some of my previous sessions that the picture of my face was a little bit out of focus. I've been experimenting with my camera, I've been experimenting with my positioning, and on that particular day I was more interested in the content than I was interested in how I was presenting myself. So I'm in the process of learning how to smile a little bit more. I'm in the process of fixing that for you, but watch those videos anyway because the content is really good. I was really surprised at the content that I ended up getting from that last session. So I apologize for that. I'm working on it, and if you want to comment on that, please do so. I think I've figured out the thing with the glare on my glasses. There's a little bit of glare sometimes around the edges of my glasses, but it's no longer on the lenses. I changed the lights and I changed the way the camera sits. I try to do a whole bunch at a time so that I can get a video out to you every day. We're in the process of doing that. We're at 34, we're heading for 60. We'd like to be able to give you information every single time. So the content is worth it. If I'm a little bit out of focus, well, that's the day. I was just a little out of focus that day. I look forward to hearing from you. If you have any comments, please let me know.